In this video, we will show you how to differentiate between two costs, as explained in Chapter 7 of the Managerial Accounting textbook. Part of the decision-making process includes comparing two alternatives and deciding which one to choose by comparing their costs. In order to make that decision, you need to determine which costs are relevant and which costs are irrelevant. To start off, a relevant cost is defined as a cost that has an impact on making a choice between two options because each choice you make has a different cost, and the cost has not yet occurred. Relevant costs can also be referred to as avoidable costs because the cost of one option can be avoided by choosing the other option. The different costs of each option are also called incremental or differential costs. For example, the price and type of a car you wish to buy.
Suppose you are considering two different vehicles. The first is a Mercedes, which you can buy for $40,000, and the second is a Honda, which you can buy for $18,000. The purchase price of $40,000 for the Mercedes and the purchase price of $18,000 for the Honda are considered relevant costs because you have not bought the car yet and the cost of purchasing each car is different. Thus, the price of the car will influence your decision. The price of $40,000 and $18,000 are also considered differential or incremental costs. The $40,000 is an avoidable cost if you choose to purchase the Honda Civic for $18,000, and vice versa. Other relevant information associated with making this decision are the benefits of each alternative. Would you rather have a luxurious vehicle, a Mercedes, or a more economical vehicle, a Honda? You will also consider what vehicle best suits your needs and fulfills your purpose for purchasing a car in the first place.
So, irrelevant costs are costs that do not influence a financial decision-making action for a future purchase. Some examples of irrelevant costs would be maintenance on one's car, oil changes, tire repairs, cleaning services, smog checks, insurance expenses, and fuel. Each of these costs are unavoidable, constant expenses that are associated to relevant costs. Although irrelevant costs do not change based on choice alternatives because they have already been incurred, these choices are also called sunk costs because they have already been incurred and won't change based on future decisions.
Furthermore, just because you may purchase a less expensive car versus a more expensive car, the ultimate decision will still bring in additional costs. We refer to this cost as irrelevant costs. Maintenance costs would be required no matter the status of the car. This type of cost, irrelevant cost, is unavoidable. Similarly, sunk cost is referred to an irrelevant cost. A sunk cost is a cost that cannot be recovered or changed. It is independent of any future costs. Depreciation is also considered a sunk cost, and that makes it a perfect example for irrelevant costs. All in all, irrelevant costs are fixed overheads, national costs, sunk costs, and book values. However, irrelevant costs that will not change the result of one management's decision may very well change another management's decision. Consequently, it is important to formally define and document those costs that should be excluded from considering when reaching a decision.